All right, it's Legends Night. A lot of former players are here for the big halftime ceremony to honor the franchise greats.
Yeah, the fans are fired up. The players are fired up too. Nobody wants to lose when you got a franchise legend in the house.
So you got anything special in store for us, for this legendary occasion?
I suppose I have to put on an all-time performance, to show the proper respect and all that. And I hear this guy's gonna be sitting in the front row. Oh! So I'm gonna make sure to light it up just for this guy.
He about to tear the roof off. Like those kicks, MP.
Let's talk about practice, Chris. Right here at the team practice facility.
That's gotta be frowned upon.
Yeah, it is.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll head home to take on the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Friday, the Los Angeles Lakers will come into town. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, they've got Topic. He's out there with MP. And Murray Boyles in at the power forward position. And for Dallas, in its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. And it's Shed in at the point. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And when it comes to MP, he has an objective to motivate his teammates. That's why he made winning on the road a rallying cry.
And what's mind-blowing is the consistency of excellence they've shown. Going to someone else's arena, blocking out the noise, making the huge plays in crunch time. MP loves to play the spoiler role. I think it's just his competitive nature.
Inside, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Connects from three-point range. MP's got 9.
On the perimeter, MP now so confident.
And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, we would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Cam Whitmore.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
And both free throws good for MP. Here's Shed. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. To halt the run.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence. Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate. Well, they missed one after 4 straight makes. Still a good start to the game.
And it's Shed missing. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against Portland. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for MP. He's averaging 54 points, just over 2 steals and 4 assists. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
Yeah, you better be careful with the basketball around this guy because he is going to take it from you.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Flag. Davis with a screen on Edwards. To the middle. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They're in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 18 straight wins. Just remarkable.
And it has been a lot of fun to watch these guys. It looks like every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you, it is tough to keep a streak going. There's a lot of pressure.
Here's Flag. His last outing, 16 points for him. Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Let's see some of the numbers here for Anthony Edwards.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Giddey's checked in. Past the flag. Here's Whitmore. And a miss there on the triple.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And he's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Mavericks trailed by 21. Down low. Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Now, here's MP. D right on him. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. MP's got 27 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside, Davis. And a wide-open look for flag. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Whitmore. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
MP outside. Oh, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Let's it go.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting on a 21-point lead to end the... It's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact like the ones before, for sure. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Christie is out there with McNeely. Then there's Rollins. Then it's MP. And so it's Dallas with it. 6 to shoot. Here's flag.
Not much success from beyond the arc for him here. They should look to work it inside a little bit more and get some easy looks in the paint.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Portland was tremendous. He had 39 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Truly one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did what... control, yet very aggressive.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that done by MP?
The Mavericks have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. And the first one drops. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The 3-ball. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
MP has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this.
Just moving the ball, you can confuse and frustrate a defense.
Yeah, so many of their points have come off assists. Execute. Let's turn our attention to the... Thanks for spending half...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
And it's small and powerful. It'll be Flagg and Davis. And there's Jackson. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Shed in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Knocks down the 3 ball.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Davis setting the pick for Flagg. Five on the clock. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Sinks the triple. Whitmore's got 11 points.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Shed. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And the rejection by MP.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Kispert's checked in for the Mavericks. Josh Giddey comes in for Cam Whitmore. MP outside. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. A nice shot by Berenger.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
To the paint. Here's Davis. And Berenger pulls it down. Berenger's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
And the basket by Edwards.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Right side Davis. Pass to Flagg. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gallus again missing.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Buries it from 3-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the side. Here's MP. Hits the 3-point foul. MP's got 54 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the inside. Shed. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Floats it up for MP. Here's Shed. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. To come.
Ah, there he is.
Hey.
Legend who spoiled Legends night. Looking like a man at peace, MP.
Hey, I'm happy with the win, you know, but I'm happier with where we're headed. Bro, I got a great theme lined up for the second half of the season. Please tell me you're ready to go.
Yep, I'm rolling.
Bet. What up, everybody? It's your boy, MP here, to announce... Yo, Xander, what's up, bro? I mean, if bragging were a stat the NBA tracked...
It's about game time. Bring the pain time.
opportunity for these guys to get... Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. In the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So, I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
And as a catalyst for his team offensively, MP has stated his focus on setting up his teammates. He wants to be a top distributor.
Promising to get your team more involved like MP has can be a tricky thing because now your guys are expecting more touches and they'll all be calling for the ball. But if MP can control the offense and consistently make smart choices with the ball, it'll be a huge lift for this squad.
So here's Dallas' starting group. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Flag is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Livingston in at the 4. Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
I spoke with MP before the game about his playmaking, and he told me his goal is pretty simple. When he creates more opportunities for his team than their opponents can, he usually wins. So that's what he said on doing.
Yeah, seems pretty straightforward. Thanks for that, Allie.
I just love the ball movement.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Alexander Walker.
That's their fourth attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it.
And no good. The dry spell continues. Edwards, that's good.
They're really working the paint now.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Mavericks. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end. Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
That one drops for them.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Well, with Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Clark, his versatility may be his greatest asset.
Yeah, I agree with you there, B.A. I mean, he can initiate the offense if he needs to. He can certainly score off the catch and make plays.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. We've got Jaime Jaquez, Corey Kispert out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Shed in at the point. There's the screen. Three-pointer Kispert. And Baron J pulls it down.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding, especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim. You know, he should be... Look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Edwards for three. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Shed. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And guys, they're up to 19. Oh! MP! An emphatic finish.
You gotta love MP's creativity. It's so fun watching him throw it down like this.
Mavericks trail by 13. Outside Giddey. Jaquez with a screen on MP. Pass to Kispert. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Kispert's got 5 now.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Yes, it's good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Murray Boyle. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. throw it down with force.
Good gamble that time by Edwards. He, as much as anybody, wants this team to be out in the open floor.
Outside Jaquez. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Edwards finds MP. Hammers the lob through.
Just great timing and great hops. MP had all the ingredients for an excellent alley-oop.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Flags checked in for Dallas. Pass to Giddey. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Flag. And he buries his first look.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Back to MP. Here's the three. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Here's Shed. MP with the block.
They just got a clear message from MP. Do not test me down low.
And it's Giddey missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Flag. 4-3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Davis. It's tipped. They get it back. Alexander Walker with the bucket. The Timberwolves lead by 19. On the wing, MP. Covered by Alexander Walker. And that was good. McNeely.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is. Fire!
Back to Alexander Walker. That's in there! Davis with the assist. Alexander Walker's got his third basket on the night right there. And MP throws it down hard.
That was a fearless drive by MP. When you take off like that, you have to commit to it. And he did.
Pass to Livingston from behind the arc. And the Mavericks, another three.
Unleashes the bounce pass. An accurate assist.
MP getting it done for Minnesota. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Thanks for joining.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Taking a look here at...
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
They've got MP. He's out there with Topic, and it's Baron J in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Well, Graham, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but You know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Knocks it down from distance. Alexander Walker's got 10 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you guys.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
And Davis gets it to go on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game.
When he's at his best, Davis is in attack mode, getting to that rim and playing with power down low.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And here's Edwards outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
MP scanning the floor. Launches it. The shot misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Alexander Walker. And he drops it in from the low post. Alexander Walker's got 14.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
MP outside. Pass to Edwards. Back to MP. From deep. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Bates, the pass to Jaquez. Here's Flag, guarded by Edwards. Driving to the basket. Here's Shed. And here's Flag outside. Dallas, no good that time either. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Shed, covered by MP. Kispert outside, 6 to shoot. Right side Jaquez. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. He's got 6.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation. Puts the pass right on the mark.
Talk about lift and flight. MP don't do him like that.
Here's Shed, covered by MP. The 3. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. And for Minnesota, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. And the basket by Edwards.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by MP. And so it's Minnesota with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great...
The Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. On the court right now for Dallas. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Davis. Then it's Flagg. And it's Livingston in at the four-man position. Down low. Here's Davis. Oh, he jammed it.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
MP sinks the tray. MP's got 33.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating.
Your fans on social media are constantly beating the drum about how important you are to the team's success.
Yeah.
Ryan, back to you.
Much appreciated, Jeff.
MP,
Trust me.
right here.
Yes, trust me.
All right. MP, I'm wondering.
My bad, bro. Where's Olassie? Olassie, how about you ask one? Where you at, Frank?
All right, I got one for you.
Yep.
A big effort from you.
How hungry?